welcome to WWE Girl Talk. I'm Coral.
I'm Ashley.
And as you can see, I'm wearing a Christmas hat. So, if you watched our Roadblock review, I lost. And since Roadblock was in December, the forfeit was to dress like Christmas. And since it's May, the easiest way to dress like Christmas is to put a Christmas hat on. So, May, is it the 2nd? May the 2nd today?
Oh,
Is it the 2nd of May?
yes.
Yes, the 2nd of May, I'm in a Christmas hat. Enjoy. So, one of the main things on Raw at the moment is always Owens and Jericho. It's really weird because it kind of goes around in a circle for a little bit, because you've got Roman Reigns, who wants both their championships. Roman Reigns currently did have the
United States.
Yeah, the US Championship, and then he goes against Owens to see if he can get the Universal Championship as well. Loses, thank fuck. But then he goes against Jericho a couple of times, and then Jericho then becomes the US Championship. So Owens and Jericho share the US and Universal Championship.
Cute.
Yeah,
We would do that.
We would. We'd be like, we want. That's the thing is though, Peyton Royce and Billy Kay are doing the same thing.
Oh.
Yeah, they're trying to get the championship so they can share it.
Do you reckon they will?
I don't think they do.
Oh, I don't.
Where I am on NXT at the moment, Ember Moon has gone against Liv Morgan to get a number 1 contender. However, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce are meant to go against Asuka because they're the current number 1 contenders as well.
They both joined.
I can't remember. I haven't seen the match yet, so I can't remember.
Oh.
I was doing all this while I was watching it. So. But yeah, it's not like that. One of them's going against Asuka. Anyway, this is Raw.
Sorry.
So yeah, but due to the results from Roadblock, where Jericho
Lost.
No, he helped Owens Owens win. It comes out that during Royal Rumble, when Owens goes against Roman Reigns, that Jericho must be in a shark cage. And this is a whole thing because there was a shark cage match on NXT as well, around about the same time.
It's that night before Royal Rumble.
Yeah, night before Royal Rumble. And this whole thing comes out because there's a new toy coming out.
Yeah, they're just trying to push a toy.
Yeah. There's a new ring that has come out with a shark cage on top of it, so buy the ring, guys. So the Rusev and Enzo feud carries on. There's this lovely little bit of sensitivity training.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, which was so funny because you had like Bo Dallas in there.
That's what set up the Ginger Mahal thing.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, because Ginger Mahal was in there. Who else was in there?
Was it Kurt Hawkins? Not Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Axel. Was Kurt Axel there?
I feel like he was. I feel like Heath Slater was in there as well.
No, because he was on SmackDown.
Someone was there that was quite relevant, but I can't remember. And
Well, Goldust.
No.
I can't think he's angry. I don't know.
Yeah. But there was a few angry people in the room.
Yeah.
And it was actually a very good segment that kept bouncing back and forwards. I'd like to have seen it carry on through the weeks. But you know what Raw's like, they forget about things. I think the commentators have mentioned it once or twice, but they don't really go anywhere with it after that. No. So but yeah, that was fun. But then Jinder Mahal joins in with Rusev, so then it kind of becomes this tag feud, so then Big Cass can join in. Because obviously this whole thing has spiraled out of control just because Lana saw Enzo naked.
Is this past the point where this must be after Lana invites Enzo to his hotel room?
Yeah, this is either the first one after Roadblock or
before.
Yeah, the one before that. But they're all around about the same time. It kind of meshes around the beginning half and the end half of Roadblock.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jinder Mahal joins in and then just ruins the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's like it needed to stop where it should have stopped and then moved on with their lives. But now Jinder's there and he gets a big push forever and no one likes him.
But then Jinder and him break up, didn't they? At Royal Rumble, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
It happens, they break up.
Yeah, and then Jinder gets number 1 contender. Is he still number 1 contender?
Yes. So weird, I don't understand.
Maybe it's a number 1 contender that loses? We don't get that. Usually number 1 contender always wins eventually. He's not.
Well, Rusev might come because Rusev's on SmackDown.
Yeah.
He might be like, no, and relive this whole feud again.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't got Lana anymore. Lana's doing her own thing.
So. Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's a dancer, isn't she? She's not going to be with Rusev.
Oh, is she dancing now?
Yeah, do you remember the video?
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, that was awful.
Yeah, she's not going to be with Rusev. Rusev's on his own. I don't know how it's going to work.
Oh, dear.
Sorry, sidetracked.
Sasha Banks spends her whole time up to Royal Rumble with a bad leg. And Nia Jax just likes to kick it. And that is pretty much their feud.
Yeah. I'll kick your leg!
I kick your leg. I kick your leg during rehearsal. I kick your leg backstage. I kick your leg during a match that Steph McMahon has made you do. I kick your leg. Every day. And then you see her backstage limping with security and paramedics. We go check your leg. Then Nia Jax will kick your leg. So you're in this really weird cycle of I hate Nia Jax, but I must support Bayley. I must wrestle again. I must get my payback. Ouch, my leg hurts again.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah,
like her character don't seem to know what she wants.
No.
Weird.
After all this great stuff that she's done, she is now reduced to ow my leg.
Yeah, a bit weird.
But she's supporting Bayley with her quest to go, which I don't think makes any sense. So so Sasha's hurt her leg against Charlotte in a 30-minute Iron Man match. An episode later, Bayley then wants to go against Charlotte because Charlotte has said, "Oh, I'm better than everyone else." So Bayley's come out and said, "Okay, I'm like you're not better than me. I want to beat you. I'm going to go for your championship." Why is Sasha supporting Bayley and getting the championship that really should have been Sasha's?
Yeah. Don't really know. Didn't really make sense to me either.
Yeah.
Which is why I think they're building up for a turn. Because it don't make sense. Why else would she?
No. Especially because Bayley is champion now. Makes sense for Sasha to get it. Nia Jax, while she's waiting for Sasha Banks on her leg, she wrestles jobbers. Fun times. Again. So you've now got 205 Live, which is actually picking up with the storylines it's meshing in. So we've had the whole Cedric Alexander, who's going out with Alicia Fox, versus Noam Dar, who likes Alicia Fox.
Yeah, he's like, come be my princess. With his Manchester accents, I can't do.
Yeah, which also sounds a little bit Scottish to me sometimes.
Oh yeah, he's Scottish.
Is it Scottish?
Yeah, so where Manchester come from? Yeah, he's from Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Yeah.
However, I don't know if we've seen enough of it because it's on 205 Live, but I can't be fucked to watch 205 Live.
Are you at the bit where Alicia Fox goes with Noam Dar?
Yeah.
Right,
So
that happens. It's not like Cedric anymore.
Yeah, so we didn't really see that. We saw her kissing backstage, but we don't know why. I'm assuming that's on 205 Live, but why watch 205 Live and everything you need to know is on Raw?
Yeah.
See. But I reckon it was quite a good feud. What we've seen has been good, but it's quite an old school kind of feud, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
It was quite interesting.
Yeah. Thing is with the cruiserweights, it's very bitty. Like they'll come in one week and something's happened on 205 Live, but we don't really know what they're feuding now.
Yeah, it is a bit like that. They don't really show previews of what's happened.
Like the most we've ever got is the whole Cedric Alexander thing. That's the most background we've got on anyone. Because then all of a sudden we've got like a 3-way like tag match or whatever. We're like, okay. Although Neville's turned heel, we kind of spoke about that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's done.
He's after the championship. I think everyone knows he's going to be champion again.
Yeah.
Well, not again. It's his first championship on SmackDown. It's on WWE, isn't it?
Yeah, because he was the longest reigning champion on NXT, and then never got
that.
anything. I think he might have. Yeah. I think.
And then now Neville's the champion.
There we've kind of touched on it. The whole Charlotte versus Bayley kind of thingamabob is
done.
Yeah, it's boring. Like it's this massive like fall because you've got Sasha versus Charlotte, which is probably like one of the best feuds any female wrestler has had in a very, very long time. And then you've got what's going on at SmackDown at the same time as Charlotte and Bayley's happening, which is Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch.
Which is much better.
So then, when you put them two like that, I mean, I would have said Sasha and Charlotte was a little bit better than Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch. I think that's just because of Becky Lynch. So it's kind of like that. But then it like nosedives with this whole Bayley and Charlotte thing because Bayley's
She does the same old thing every single time.
Yeah.
Every time she comes to the ring, she says the same thing.
Yeah.
Just in a different way.
And that's it. Bailey's quite good, like as in technical wrestling. She's boring.
Yeah. Alright, I'm not into her. I'm not into her character. I've never have been.
No. She was alright when she got champion on NXT for a little bit. Then she got injured, and then other stuff was going on, so it was fine. But in an hour show, you only see 5 minutes of her.
Yeah.
On a 3-hour show, she's there every fucking other segment backstage moaning at Steph.
But I think as well, she's very... Like, if you put her in the ring with everyone else, you don't notice her there.
No.
Like, she doesn't stand out to me. That's just my point.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't do the whole, like... One of the things I like about the female wrestlers, they're athletes, yet they come out with this gorgeous, like, glamorous makeup. And Amy doesn't do that.
No.
Like, the rest of them, I know it's, like, not really relevant, but for me, it's like, because when I'm a girl, I like seeing all that. Whereas, like, Charlotte comes out, she's got the eyelashes on halfway through a match, trying to fall on.
Yeah.
Like, you got all that. And Bailey's, like, the only one that comes out, like, in a ponytail and gym clothes.
Yeah.
That clashes. Like, all the others come out looking fabulous. Like, I'm ready to put on a show, and there's Bailey. Like, I know obviously they can't all be the same, but no, there's a sense of glamour. Like, it's a show that they're putting on. I don't know if that's because where I've been brought up in, like, doing shows, you always wear makeup on stage. I know she wears makeup.
Yeah, you can see it.
But it's not. The most she does is put a pair of fake eyelashes on. And all the other girls have got this colourful makeup and all this colour in their hair, and yeah, there's not much.
She's playing.
Yeah, like, you know, like they go the extra mile on a pay-per-view.
She doesn't.
Yeah,
she goes a bit more orange. She fakes tan. That's right.
But yeah, she just hangs out with Bob. It's really orange. Alan Anderson.
Oh god, yeah, they do get really orange for pay-per-views. Like,
yeah.
They only like this part.
Yeah.
Not their heads.
Yeah.
But you really notice it because they're bored.
Yeah. Put it on your head, no. But yeah, I feel like Bailey isn't very glamorous. I don't know.
What's that about her? Dunno,
yeah, the other girls are very glamorous to me.
Yeah.
Like, all of them. I don't know.
Maybe she just wore her hair down. Something
see what
small.
happens.
Seth wants Triple H.
Yeah, so, and I thought it was a bit weird when he said it would be like, oh, what happens if I come to your house and your kids are there? That sounded really creepy and dodgy to me, but that was just myself thinking that.
Did he go to NXT after this?
Yeah, I don't remember him on NXT, but
you haven't seen it yet?
Oh, yeah.
It's on the paper.
Yeah, I haven't watched San Marino.
San Antonio.
That's a game, isn't it, San Marino?
I don't know.
And
you texted me earlier, I was like, I know what she means.
yeah, I don't know why. I keep saying San Marino. I don't know why. I feel like it's a car or something. But yeah, so that was kind of Seth's main kind of storyline. He's still bitching about the Authority.
Yeah.
Like, get over it, mate. Go
that
get
was
a
like
championship.
so 2015.
Yeah, go beat up Roman Reigns, injure him for a bit, and you can go do your thing. Steph's just a horrible little moany bitch. Well, she's moan like
she is moaning.
Yeah, like people ask her things and she moans, and then she's like, I don't like you, Bailey. I mean, no one likes Bailey, but still, like, be a manager, not a bully.
She hates Sammy as well.
Yeah, and she hates Mick Foley, and she hates
everyone.
She hates Seth, and like, why is she even there? Like, she's pissing me off.
Yeah,
with her sassiness.
But it's not even sassiness.
No,
it's just not called for.
No, it's not. But yeah, this kind of follows on to Mick Foley's whole thing. I know, like, later on, obviously, we get a new GM, and this is like the start of it, where he's messing up a lot, even though it's probably on purpose. Yeah. And Steph is not happy with it, but Steph also gets annoyed at anything that Mick Foley decides. But as a GM, he needs to make matches.
Yes, that's his role.
That is his job. They need to take a note out of SmackDown's book. They work well together.
Yeah, actually.
And Mick Foley does not.
No.
Have you seen any new stuff on Raw? Are they working well together?
Steph's not there, so it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
okay.
It's just Kurt Angle. Don't know how it's going to work when Steph comes back, but Kurt Angle and Steph used to be heels together anyway, so I think it might work.
Is Kurt Angle a heel?
He's face at the moment, but that's going to change.
Do you think?
When Steph comes back.
Has it gone over well though? Is he doing a good job?
Yeah, he's doing alright. Yeah.
I haven't seen any of it. I haven't even seen it.
It's a bit more like SmackDown where he actually does make matches and makes stuff happen,
so,
whereas before, like when Mick Foley was there, things just happened and people just made matches by themselves. It was weird.
Yeah.
But when that happens, Kurt Angle comes out like Daniel Bryan does.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, Miz, you're not going to do this. I told you earlier. That's what he did recently. So what did I tell you earlier? If you don't find a tag team partner, you're still having the match.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's good that he actually does come out and do stuff.
Yeah, that's good. I still think Vicky Guerrero needs to come back. It's like kind of like on NXT, William Regal just like there's a backstage segment where he's like, "Hi guys, this is going to be a match tonight. Enjoy." That's pretty much what happens. Where he's like talking to them. Hi. 2 weeks time, there'll be a match or a contract signing. I look forward to seeing you. Like, just it's so like, or it'll come out and be like, "You right, guys? This is gonna happen next week." And then it doesn't happen for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
But I think stuff like that is good because what's the point of having a general manager? Like that is there. I know they get told to say it, but that is why they're there.
I do like William Regal.
Yeah, he is a bit sassy.
Yeah.
He's a bit sassy, I like him.
He's very upfront about things as well.
He is.
New Day is doing fuck all. Like literally they come out, say something and someone else talks and has a match. Like and they're pointless. They're absolutely pointless at the moment.
I still don't understand what the Titus O'Neil thing was about. Like,
yeah.
I still don't understand to this day what that was for.
Titus O'Neil come out about 2 or 3 times saying he should join the New Day.
So creepy.
It's like, you're not relevant.
He's doing that to Apollo Crews now.
He's trying to find a tag team partner because Gator Slater's on.
He went into the ring recently. Found Apollo Crews and took a selfie with him. But Apollo Crews' face is so funny. It's like... Yeah, let me find it.
It's on Instagram.
Yeah, hang on, let me find it.
That's funny.
So funny. Sorry, yeah, we can
carry on.
It was so weird.
So yeah, Braun Strowman still gets a push. Like the last, there was the last match, or the first match after Roadblock, was Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman again, because Braun Strowman came out and said, right, I let Sami Zayn win, and I believe Braun won that one. So the feud is over, and then he just kind of went against Seth a couple of times. He was interrupting matches, and he was just going, I want to win the Royal Rumble. So every time the Royal Rumble was mentioned, he came out and just beat someone up. He's not relevant. Just not. And have you found it?
No, I'm trying to find it. Sorry.
Jack Gallagher is amazing. He's like my favourite person at the moment. There was kind of little clips of him from 205 Live.
Oh yeah, it was Umbrella.
Yeah, and that little, it was a jewel. He had a jewel. And so there was all that run up. And then obviously debut on the Royal Rumble as well.
I found it.
You found it?
Yeah.
Where is it?
I don't know if I've got the right one.
But yeah, Jack Gallagher is really good. Show the camera.
He won the match and Titus O'Neil come out. I was like, yeah, let's have a selfie. It's just Apollo Crews.
He's in a suit as well.
It's Apollo Crews' face though.
Yeah, so what's going on? What did he write? What's the caption?
First big win on WWE Raw for Apollo Crews under the Titus brand. More to come. Highly motivated, well respected, and well connected.
So he's what? He's like...
It's like a PT, basically.
Paul Heyman for Apollo Crews.
And then he does another one. And Rhino firebombs it.
They're so going to be a tag team, aren't they?
It literally cracked me up. It's Apollo Crews' face. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. This is going on again. Where were we? Yeah, Jack Gallagher is brilliant. More to come with Jack Gallagher. Is he still present at the moment?
Yes.
Good.
He did a jump off the top rope and umbrella. Like Mary Poppins. He calls it the Mary Poppins.
Yeah. Is it?
It's cute.
It's really, what upsets me though is the cruiserweights are on Raw, but they never actually wrestle with anyone from Raw.
Yeah, they keep their own.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think that's what makes them their own thing. I think it'd be weird if they suddenly started to go against Braun Strowman or something.
Oh, not Braun Strowman, but I think it might be nice to see like them against Seth Rollins, because Austin Aries is never going to go against any of them now.
Well, maybe in time. But I think that would confuse. I'd probably not know. That would ruin it for me, because you can't carry on a feud on 205 Live. It's too bitty.
I feel like 205 Live is a bit of a dead end though, because you go on NXT and they go up to the cruiserweights, and then they're never gonna go, okay, I'm debuting on SmackDown. You sound like
they could change though. They could go to SmackDown. Like Kalisto, he's on Raw, still not part of the cruiserweights. Which still annoys me. I need to show his entrance. Anyway.
Oh yeah. So then Cesaro and Sheamus and Gallows and Anderson had a feud. So every other week it was either Cesaro versus Gallows, Cesaro versus Anderson, Sheamus versus Anderson. Tag match.
It was.
It's boring.
It was so too much.
It's killing time. That's what it is. Yeah. It's killing time. It's awful. I can't remember why this came about. I think it's because Sammy wanted to go into the...
Steph was being a bitch.
Yeah, she was being an arsehole again. And, yeah, Steph and Sammy tried to... Sammy wanted to go in the Royal Rumble. Mick said it was fine, and then Steph said it's not. Something like that. Thing is, Sami Zayn's been in the Royal Rumble before, hasn't he?
Yeah, he debuted in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. So he goes up to Mick Foley, how do I get into the Royal Rumble? Do I need to sign a form or something? I was like, you've been in it before, mate. You know how to get into the Royal Rumble. And, so yeah, that pissed me off. Because I sat there the whole time like, what the fuck? Like, you know? Like, you've been in it before. Like, once or twice already. But he didn't know if he needed to sign a form this time. So, yeah. Maybe if he went, is there a different process?
Yeah.
Not how do I get in? I was like, well, I would have gone in. So I know I did it the last few years, so do I get to be in it again? Not is there a form I need to sign? Because you've been in it before, mate. Continuity people. So, yeah, Seth and Sammy had a match. Sammy won, which I suppose is quite surprising in a sense.
It set up the whole Triple H thing, wasn't it? Because Triple H's music come on. And that's what made Seth like,
yeah, which then got...
Sami Zayn pinned him and he was like, no!
That was 2 years in a row Seth didn't get to Royal Rumble.
Oh no,
I reckon he'll win the next one he goes in. I reckon they might stop him from going in for a few years and then... Because he's got quite, not relevant feuds at the moment, but he's got
some
he's got stuff going on outside of what would... Because you don't go in the Royal Rumble really unless you lose the championship that night. Or already in a match that was irrelevant, like a tag match or whatever. So then Goldberg was back a bit more. Paul Heyman came out a few times with...
Yeah, it's so weird. You had a feud with Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
It was so strange.
Brock just stands there occasionally and then Paul Heyman comes out. Every time Paul Heyman came out, he went like this at the shark cage. Did you not notice?
Who? Paul Heyman? No,
every time he walked past the shark cage, you'd go...
No, I didn't notice.
It was so funny.
Has he been in it before?
I don't know, because I know Paul Ellerick has.
Yeah.
Because he's...
with the Officer Pain.
Yeah, he did that, but I think he's done it before.
Right.
And that's when the first shark cage was used, I think. But I don't know if Paul Heyman's been in one.
Might have just been trying to draw attention to it.
Yeah, but every time he walked past, he'd be like...
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I noticed. Every time he came out, he'd look at it funny.
Interesting.
Yeah. That was the run up to Raw. I suppose it was quite eventful.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
I did kind of enjoy it, to be fair. There was parts of it I was like, okay, this is alright.
Yeah.
But there was other parts it was like, come on, fucking hell, move on.
Yeah, like we're dragging.
Yeah.
This is dragging on now. Yeah.
But decent. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, subscribe,
Retweet, tumble.
follow us, like us, comment below.
Goodbye.